is Bashia Sheree, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, I just want to say welcome, hello, how are you? But yes, please make sure you guys subscribe, hit that subscribe button down below. I am a new YouTuber and I'm trying to branch out, and yeah, I'm just a regular YouTuber. I'm just trying to show you guys different little makeup tips and, you know, what the things that I learned that I'm going to show you guys. This video is just basically me bringing you the basics of makeup, and this was a very suggested video of how to contour. So I'm going to show you guys how to contour with inexpensive drugstore products and drugstore brushes. So if you guys want to learn more about that, please stay tuned. Alright, so today's video I'm going to be featuring Black Radiance's contour palette. And this is the powder one. I use the color Dark to Deep. So to contour, now I purchased this E.L.F sculpting brush, which I absolutely love. It was about $6 at my Target near me, and I like this brush because it's inexpensive for one. I like the shape of it because it really gives you that tapered type of look at the end, and it really gives you that cut, you know, that nice cut. Now some people don't like the harsh lines of the contour, which I'm going to show you guys how to, you know, blend that out and make it less harsh for you. So to get in, let me show you the palette. Now the palette has highlight, it has a lighter color, which is the sculpting color, and the last color is the contour color. So this is what these look like. This is Dark to Deep. And I learned when I first purchased this palette that the contour, the color that I chose, was too dark for me. I mean, I still got away with it, but personally I believe the contour was very, very dark. So I'm going to show you guys how to manipulate it, especially because, you know, sometimes when you're jumping into contour you get too excited, and sometimes you may purchase the wrong product or purchase a little bit too dark in the skin complexion, or maybe a little bit lighter. So I'm going to show you guys how to kind of work around those ways, okay? Sculpting face brush, and I'm going to dip it firstly into the sculpt powder, which is the middle one right here, and I'm gonna go right in between, like right underneath my cheekbone. I have really high cheekbones, and honestly, the way my face is contoured, I have a natural contour line. Not everyone is the case. Some people have round faces, which I still have a round face, but I still have like a natural contour. Some people don't. So what I would advise for you to, if you don't feel like you have a natural contour line, I would definitely go right up under your cheek, right here. So when you smile, you see how you have that cheekbone that kind of pops up? Everyone has a cheekbone, so yeah. So I just go right under right here, and I take the brush and go like this. Now I stopped up here. As you can see, I just added that powder right here because I want it to blend with both colors. So I want the lighter color and then I want the darker color to make one color for me. So I'm going to add that darker color right here, but I'm not going to bring it down. I'm going to stop right here. Apply the product right here. See that? Right there. So now you see it looks extremely too dark for me. Like, it looks like, okay, I'm about to fail, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that brown right here, that sculpting color, blend that out towards, like, blend it out down. So make it a little bit of a line. So like this. Next I'm going to contour down on my jawline. So I'm going to smile. And bring it right underneath, like that. Take the brush and go right underneath our jawline. Now when you're applying this, you don't have to continue adding product, because that's the thing about contouring. It will build up, you will be fine. Like, too much product, you will go into a car crash, which is exactly what I'm looking like right here. It looks very harsh, very unblended, and just all over the place. So, but I'm going to teach you guys how to fix that. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. So like I said, I am right. Now personally, I don't ever contour my forehead. I don't know why. I guess I just understand that I have a big ass forehead and I'm just okay with it. So but no, seriously, for the purpose, okay, excuse the fire truck. But for the purpose of this video, I will show you guys how I contour my forehead. Now, I'm not going to use this brush to contour my forehead because it will leave lines and harsh lines, and I don't want to do that. So, now you see how I have this. Oh, also, back. I'm sorry, my mind is all over the place. But I do like to contour my nose, so you don't have to be like me using this big old brush. I would recommend a smaller blending brush where you can go down the bridge of your nose. So next, I am going to take a blending brush, the MAC 109 brush, and it's literally just a round, little fluffy little blending brush. I don't even know what it's used for, but I use it for contouring. Now, you can use pretty much any brush that is shaped similar to this to do this next step. This is what I like to do. So next, so you see how my cheek right here, this contour right here is way too dark and it looks uncomfortable. Next, I'm going to dip the brush into this sculpting powder. Blend that out. You see how I'm blending that out in circular motions? The key step to fixing any type of contour is literally blending. Anything with your makeup, anything with your face, your eyeshadow, everything, the key to everything is to blend. You can make a look go from really sour to wow, like you've done some stuff. Just taking the time, having some patience, and just blending. So next, I am going to take this and go down my jawline, blend that out because you don't want to forget about that. This step will get rid of that double chin you got going on. So now to contour my forehead, let me show you guys how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this blending brush, dip it into the sculpting powder, and just go in circular motions on top of my head. Even if after this step you don't like how your contour is looking, you feel like it's looking too much, it's not looking as a defined line, you can take some setting powder and you can use any type of brush or any type of beauty blender and just make a line right underneath it. And what that will do is define that contour line a little bit more while correcting the over blending you may have done beforehand with the contour. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So I'm going to take the Crayon Cases Chalk Dust Setting Powder in the color A. That's what that looks like. Use a little bitty beauty blender by Real Techniques. I'm going to use that baby. Like I said, you want to take the beauty blend. You want to take the beauty blender. No. You want to take the setting powder and literally define that line right underneath the contour. So the setting powder is also a very important part of this step in contouring because it helps, you know, create that line. It helps fix any issues of over blending, of over harsh contouring. And then it also brings out the contour without it being too defined and too harsh for your skin color. So I hope really this is making sense. So all I did was touch up my highlight and dusted off the setting powder. And sometimes, you know, we all have our bad days in makeup. You know, sometimes we may not be looking like how we usually look, and that is okay. Makeup wipes just off, okay? It's not that serious, honey. Wipe off, try again the next day. So let me tell you about the fact that there are two different types of contour palettes. There is the powder contour, like the one I just used, and then there's also a cream contour palette. Now, personally, I don't really care for the cream contour palette. It's an everyday thing for me. I like the powder contour. It's easier to maneuver. The cream contour is easy when you're using a full face, like foundation and all that stuff. I don't always use liquid foundation. I just use powder foundation. So, I don't know. It depends. It depends on the options. It depends on what your preferences are, whether you want the cream contour. The cream contour is definitely a little bit more harsh. It's much more, you know, pronounced. And with the cream contour, you will still have to use the powder contour to set it. So, I don't know. I just know the powder contour is pretty much easier to just pop on and then pop off. And then it's also easy to kind of maneuver if you did overdo it as well. So if you are a beginner, I would definitely try the powder contour. Just make sure that you do the steps that I do as far as like blending it out and making sure you use the correct products. So Black Radiance is a great brand for you guys to try. Side of the palette, it shows you exactly where you want to contour, where to put the product. So with the powder contour palette, it does come with a highlight where you can automatically just put it on top of your cheekbone. So it has like the application guide with the face and the picture and to show you. So guys, I hope you really loved this video. I hope it was very helpful. Please do not hesitate to ask me any questions down below. If you guys have any problems with contour or anything like that, this is the way that I like to do, and I hope I was very helpful to you guys. Alrighty, you guys, everything will be in the description box. Please do not forget to check down all of the products. Everything explained will be in the description box down below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.